It's crazy that the dude was on heroin when he made Blonde on Blonde. Because, like, I don't know. Again, having never done heroin, he just doesn't sound like he's on heroin to me. Lou Reed sounds like he's on heroin. Bob Dylan, I don't know. Is just coffee, maybe? You would be so funny on heroin, I bet. Don't come. Listen, you're probably right, but I'm going to guess that one. The juice is not worth the squeeze, man. I'm not going to get addicted to heroin for the bit, okay? We're just shuffling the damn ball back and forth. Imagine. It would be so good. No, it wouldn't, because isn't that like everybody who says they're not going to get addicted to heroin has like the same path? They like do heroin once and they're like, it's actually like not even that bad as long as you like limit yourself to like once a month. And then, you know, they keep that up for like 2 months total. And then you don't see them for 2 years. And they're like, so funny story. I got addicted to like one of the most addictive drugs that's ever been found on planet Earth. Me trying League of Legends. Dude, I'm so happy I got married when I was like 25 years old. Otherwise, like, I think it's dangerous for young men to have a lot of free time. Isn't that why we got all these fucking B2B sales guru fucking weirdos, perennium sunning, motherfucker, League of Legends, Teamfight Tactics, Platinum Andes? Like, it's just it's the male loneliness. I didn't say we need a war, okay? You're putting words in my mouth. I do feel like kind of like being addicted to League of Legends is not as bad for you as being addicted to drugs. But I definitely think that it's worse than being addicted to doing caffeine. Like that, if you were like, what's worse? 4 hours of League a day or 2 cups of coffee? I would be like 4 hours of League by like 2 orders of magnitude. What about both? What's crazy is that if you're going to be addicted to League, you might as well be addicted to caffeine because it only makes it like 1% worse. I said caffeine, by the way. I did not say any other drug. So I did not say you might as well be addicted to drugs if you play League of Legends because your life's already ruined anyway. I just said caffeine. You did say it? No, you're paraphrasing me, and I was very, very particular about the specificity that I used there. There was a specific choice of words, okay? Hey, NL, have you seen r/meth? I'm realizing I actually bought early on r/meth. Like, I've been going to that subreddit once every 3 months and sorting by top this year for like probably 2 years, 2.5 years. Same reason I'm asking questions about like, you know, can you be a sub when you're the one doing the penetrating? So I don't have any experience with it myself. And I don't want to say it's propaganda, but my knowledge of meth from having never done it or really known anybody that's been addicted to it was basically that like the first time you take it, you turn into a zombie and start like ripping ATMs out of the bank wall and stuff like that. Then you go to R-meth and you realize like it's pretty bad. Most of the people that are on R-meth are not like, I love meth. But a lot of the posts are honestly kind of fucking funny, man. People will be like, I took a bunch of meth for the first time in 3 months. I've been up for like 2 days straight, and it's like a picture of their house, and it's fucking spotless. If you can't see a little bit of humor in that, like, then I don't think we'll get along. I think it's fucking funny that there's like a drug that's really bad for you, but like in the short term, the biggest consequence is that you like get really into cleaning your house. Like in the long term, it's horrible for your health, mental and physical, and dental, obviously. But like in the short term, it's a big buff to your housekeeping desire. See, it's all about like zooming in on the graph. You know what's crazy to me too? I think there's like maybe this is naive. Maybe it's not a generational divide. But when I was a young adult, I'll just tell you, this is 100% sincere. I've never done cocaine. I was offered cocaine one time at a party by a stranger, and I said, no thanks. That's for dopes. I don't do that stuff. Then, like, the wisdom or the consensus when I was 20 is that, like, 5% of the population has ever done cocaine ever. And now the consensus is that, like, 1 in 3 people does it 2 times a year. What changed, man? Okay, yeah, I didn't grow up in the 80s. I didn't grow up in Miami Vice. Honesty, probably? I don't know. Like, it's blowing my mind. Like, sometimes my brother-in-law will tell me there's stories of, like, private schools where there's a cocaine bust and there's, like, a bunch of 10th graders that got caught doing cocaine. And I'm like, in the 10th grade? It shouldn't even be, like, drinking energy drinks in the 10th. What are you de-stressing from, man? Like, you don't even have a driver's license. You're gonna snort some cocaine and, like, watch Family Guy? Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't think there was, genuinely, I swear it to you, I don't think there was anybody in my high school doing cocaine. Lots of people smoking weed. Lots of people drinking underage, obviously. Maybe a little bit of pills if I had to guess. I don't think anybody was doing cocaine. It was like too rural. Maybe an acid guy. Yeah, there might have been like an acid guy. How many teen pregnancies? Graduating class of 80 kids. Maybe like 2 teen pregnancies. Now you think about it, that's like 40 boys, 40 girls. So that's like a 5% teen pregnancy rate, which is pretty high, I guess, now that I think about it. It is kind of crazy to think that, like, my classmate who had a kid when she was 16, like, her kid is now older than she was when she had her kid. Like, she's probably going through some, like, empty nest shit. I hope she's doing all right. How's her kid doing? I don't fucking know. I was trying to pass, like, calculus, bro. I had my own shit going on. I will say she didn't show up to school too much after that. And I was like, ooh, that sucks. Now that I got my own kid, I'm like, I get it. She's busy as fuck. Honda CRV. So true. I don't know what it means, but so true. Was she super religious? No, I think she was just like, I don't mean to be glib. I think she was just kind of like bored. I don't know. I didn't ask her about it. It's kind of awkward to ask like a 16-year-old kid on your bus, like, hey, what's it like being pregnant? Like, we were basically babies, like, just a few years ago. How about the dad? I don't know about all that. I don't know if you're trying to ask me questions that are leading me to a trap or something like that. I don't know about that. That's her business. That's not my business. Did he go to the school? No, I don't know. He might have gone to a school, for all I know. Maybe even at the same time that we did. I don't know who he was, man. Just, you see him one time, and then, the next time you know it, they're like, we're expecting. It's not like we were, like, close friends or anything. I will say, and just goes to show you, like, how much things have changed. Definitely in 12th grade, there was a girl, so she would have been, like, 17, and she was dating a dude who was, like, 23. And we were like, I'd say as high school seniors, the rest of us were kind of like, that's a little weird. But we weren't like, that's problematic. Nowadays, I think you'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're bringing a 23-year-old dude to prom? Like, this is the first time 80% of the people in the room have touched alcohol, and this dude's already been to rehab. Like, there's just like a life experience mismatch, man. You gotta remember, it was like almost 20 years ago at this point. That's why I say that, like, the culture that, like, I graduated from high school in is, like, more similar to the 80s than, like, the 2020s. It's a little bit like, I'm still living in the echoes of the Richard Linklater culture. You guys are all up in, like, Booksmart and Bottoms and, like, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies and stuff. I'm playing catch-up. Vladimir Geyser. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see the geyser. The Vladimir. Hold, please. No. Well, it's great timing. That looks like it's going to hold for a second. Wow. Never mind. This could hold it right at the spot where it always holds. Yay! All right, we made a lot of progress today. We go back tomorrow. Hear me out here, guys. It's been stuck in my head. Alanis Morissette voice, okay? What it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I got one hand on my penis and the other one is squeezing my ball sack. I'm soft, but I'm gooning. I'm hard, but I cannot come. I'm home and I'm gooning. I'm a shower, but it's frigid, baby. 'Cause what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I got one hand on my ball sack and the other one's tickling my asshole. There we go, there we go.